Okay, during the mining phase, we looked at coins and algorithms and the performance efficiency of our GPUs to determine what coin to mine. And on Mining Pool Hub, we exchange those coins into Bitcoin. So now we've accumulated enough Bitcoin that we can look at doing some Bitcoin trading. So the question is, how do we know that the time is right to exchange our Bitcoin? And if it seems to be, how do we know what other coin or token we should exchange our Bitcoin into? And although there's no single answer for that, there's a technique that we learned from a commodities broker who specialized in the cattle industry that seems to make sense for Bitcoin trading too. And in the cattle business, it's called sell-buy marketing. And basically what it is, and I'm going to mangle this definition a little bit, you're in the cattle business and you go to auctions all the time, or you're certainly aware of the auctions, and you determine that your herd, the current herd, is in high demand. Everybody wants to seem to buy them. So you sell your fat herd, or your herd of fat cows, and you buy a herd of skinny cows with the proceeds that is not as popular at the time. And then maybe in a few months or in a few weeks you look at the auction prices again, and your former herd of skinny cows now looks like that's popular. So you rinse and repeat and do the same sell-buy marketing technique again, and as often as it makes sense to do so. And with altcoins and Bitcoin, whether you're accumulating them by mining or by purchase, that same concept seems to make sense. So what we've done here is we're using the Exodus list of coins, and Exodus is a wallet. It's a very elegant piece of software, by the way. It's a wallet during which you can hold multiple coins. And we like the Exodus coin list because the people who wrote that software put some time and effort and knowledge into what coins they want to make available in the Exodus wallet. And we're simply leveraging their expertise by using their list. So what we've done is we simply scroll through the list of Exodus wallet coins to try and find things that looked fairly attractive with the Ichimoku cloud. And I can explain very quickly what the Ichimoku cloud chart is all about. It's a range chart. We see these colors. It's called a cloud. We have this red line, we have this blue line, we have this white line over here, and each of these lines and colors simply signifies a price range over, in the case of the blue line, the past 9 days to as long as 52 days. And what that means, say, for the 9-day range is if we count back 9 bars from this point, we'll pick the highest high and the lowest low, find the middle point, and that will be the last plotted point of this blue 9-day range line. The red line is the 26-day range, and the cloud is a combination of a 26-day range and a 52-day range. So just at a glance, we can see where the coin we're looking at is in relation to its past trading ranges, so that we know if it's going to run into a trading range or if it's coming out of a trading range. Then we can get a different impression of what it might be doing going down the road a little bit. So we went through this list, just simply did a slideshow, scroll through the list, looked at some different coins, and put them in the perf chart. And then we ran the perf chart. And what the perf chart is, it's a relative performance chart. and it normalizes the prices, or the price of each coin, into a value between 0 and 1, so that you can directly compare an $8,000 Bitcoin against a $40 or $50 Bitcoin gold coin on the same chart, and see how one coin is performing relative to the other. So this is how the sell-by marketing would work, and this is all after the fact. But say we'd look back at this period, say on the 36th day. This is about 53 days worth of charts, so about 20 days ago. Bitcoin is this blue line here. We can see that this goldenrod, which is ZRX, and we'll look over here for ZRX, which is altcoin. We can see that altcoin passed Bitcoin and was outperforming it. So relative to the price of Bitcoin, the price of altcoin was increasing at a faster rate. So it's not just that the relative exchange rate was a little better at this time, it was increasing at a faster rate, and that's what we want. Now, how does the sell-by marketing work? Well, if we think of each of these lines representing a different coin as our fat cows, we can see that up at the peak here that EOS was in high demand and people wanted to buy it. And we can see the same thing happen with GNT, GUP, and CVC, the Civic coin. And once they reach the peak and we can see that the demand is high, people want to buy it, we want to sell or exchange our fat cows, or our popular coins, the coins that are in high demand, for something that is less popular. And that, well, not often, but that may be Bitcoin. So at this point, somewhere up here, when the prices turned down and it seemed like that the peak demand had been met, we would want to exchange our altcoin for Bitcoin or some other coin, if you wanted to go through the the work of comparing a lot of different coins. And it would be at the most favorable exchange rate at the time. Now, you can do that day to day by looking at sites like Coin Wars and seeing that X coin is up 8% over Bitcoin that day, and you can gain a little advantage. But I think you want to go a little longer than a few minutes of the day. And relative performance chart using normalized prices is one way to do that. Now, at some point in time, let's say that we did exchange our Civic coin for Bitcoin at the favorable exchange rate. I mean, at some point in time, that will change, and Bitcoin will become the fat cow again, and we would then want to exchange our Bitcoin for one of the skinny cows. And you can't really time it perfectly, and maybe you're going to sell something and it's going to go higher, you're going to buy something, it's going to go lower. That's just part of it. You can only do the best that you can with the information that's available. So that's a hopefully comprehensible introduction to sell-by marketing that can be applied to Bitcoin trading. Hope you found this useful.